Alright, so that should just kind of do it. Let's reload here. Ah, there we go. We're not that. We're going to okay. Fancy. There we go. Alrighty. Yep, as the stream just says, we're just kind of here to kind of do whatever really feel like it, honestly. It's there we go. No, I just want to be able to, I guess I'll just view it right here. We'll go ahead and move kind of this. There you go. And if you guys don't know, my cat Leia. Hey. Hey. Yep. She is honestly kind of annoying sometimes, but I love her for it. Channel dashboard. So, yeah, kind of the list of games I'm right now working with. Kind of want to just have the comments section. Well, I mean, it's right there, so I guess at this point we're just going to put some music on. Let's go and do I guess we'll go ahead and do this one. Yeah, no, I am not doing that. What the heck is that? Whatever. I guess we'll just kind of play whatever. Oh, there we go. Yeah. There we go. Nothing too terribly crazy. Not so loud though. Alrighty. Well, come on, turn down just a wee bit more. There we go. So yeah, not really doing anything too terribly crazy. I'll probably end up kind of bouncing between games and games. We're not really going to have any distinguished focus. Just kind of chilling. So, yeah, no. Probably start off with like, I don't know, maybe Dark Tide. Dark Tide would be fun. None Shall Intrude. I've been waiting for that game to kind of go. I'm waiting for it to be released. I'm really looking forward to it. It's kind of a nice little flashcard game. But, I don't know. Probably remove that. It looked good from the beginning, but then I'm like, oh wait, I'm not autistic. So, yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and probably just start with the oh-so favorite on why you shouldn't play it. Probably just going to keep it like, I don't know, corny play. Nah, I'm definitely not doing ranked. I'm not ready for that toxic cesspit. Just going to let you know this now. You're probably going to be seeing some mad bitching from me. There we are. Probably something very fierce. This just brings out the inner complainer from me. Oh, do I get the free emote? Oh, not quite. New seasons, for the most part, has been pretty fine. Warwick is pretty strong. Not that I'm against that, you know. Conventionally attractive characters aside, I've been enjoying. I mainly enjoy the monsters types. So, nothing too terribly I think like one season I got to gold, and then I'm like, okay, well, I kind of don't care. There we go. There's my champion. So that's the free to play stuff. But we're starting. This is more just kind of goofy fun, honestly. Pretty much hoping to get Cho'Gath. Not that I don't mind Warwick, I just don't like jungle. Sweet. I get to take Vladimir to church. I'll be taking him to church. I don't like that volume there. Okay, let's shoot this out. Alright, pretty decent set. Pretty decent. Got a Mastery 37, so they got some mastery. Vladimir's kind of a unfortunate thing, but I think I might have to stop. I'm pretty much going to have to silence him before I even start off my queue, and the Hail of Blades won't necessarily go off the rest of the way, so kind of unfortunate. We're going to have to, man, I'm going to have to be very picky about my fights. He's going to have a very strong, definite start. Oh man, I don't even think Hell Blades will really. Because if it was like any type of fighter champ, and that's kind of what this rune set really banks on, is if it's someone that I'm going to be fighting. Luckily, he doesn't have bone plating, so if I can get the combo off, then it'll be pretty good. Which, the combo being Cho'Gath's E with his empowered autos. You want to kind of go for a little bit of attack speeds, and that's how... I mean, you could probably just get away with Gnasher's Tooth, honestly, with this build I'm going. It's nothing too terribly drastic. I really don't foresee myself getting a lot of ganks, though. I rarely do, so I shouldn't really anticipate them. Oh man, that's what I love. It's just forever to load. Surprisingly, I'm getting pretty good megabits, or MS. I thought my ping would be bad, that's why I never streamed it, so I thought, hey, you know what, might as well do this time. If I get upset, I'll just rage quit and pretend it's connection issues. You know. It's never my fault. It's never, ever my fault. That's the rule 1 about League of Legends. It is never your fault. It is your teammates' faults, every time. You went 0 and 12, well, clearly your team hasn't ganked you enough, hasn't given you any ganks. Chosen the Wolf Katarina. Got a silver player. No, I always found out the best way to play League of Legends is just mute and chat and have fun, honestly. Even that fun is very limited because when you get ignored, you get ignored. That's kind of the top laner life. That's why we got chill music playing. Hopefully it'll keep me calm. You know, this won't be a fun game. It's okay. I'm not going to be too terribly. Got 3 APs, a possible tank, and Yasuo. He gets his 10 death power spike, so. Gosh darn. It is loading. Loading sucks. There we go. Finally. It's going to help a lot with poking. If I lose out on a lot of damage.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do it like that.
30 seconds until minions spawn. Vladimir's already going to be annoying. Just the get out of jail free card. It's going to be annoying. And considering late game, I'm going to be slow as hell. I'm going to be a big target, so. And that's kind of the thing. Is you're basically sacrificing your late game potential for early wins. Well, I mean, not really. If you go the more hard damage route, you're definitely going to be sacrificing your late game potential. Honestly, I'm just kind of thinking if I want to go mega tank. No. Oh, and we're missing Rengar, so Rigardo. Awesome. All that loading for nothing. It's awesome. Gotta love AFKs. It's probably it took so long to load. What a scump. Unfortunate set. Well, I guess while we're here, we'll go ahead and just kind of mess around. We'll kind of just do that. Probably be war. No, I think if you take extra time, then you pretty much know where your position's going to be. Yeah. Gwen, that one's going to be an interesting one. I can potentially win the early engagements. However, with her kind of carrying that ignite, she's going to try to force that as much as possible. Especially with she has bone. I guarantee she has bone plate. So I kind of want to trigger that any moment I can without necessarily getting into a hard engagement. She's a tank killer though. She is a hard to tank killer, so I gotta be extra careful on that. I could be funny and get a Doran's blade. I lose out on AP potential, but it increases my auto damage, which I mean, kind of going with how my early game's going to be, might be stacked with mastery. It's not necessarily a good thing. Just because that's all these guys do is they know way for it. Already loading much faster. Much faster. All items. There we go. So that gives me a health.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Yeah, we'll go a little bit more damagey side. Take me to
30 seconds until minions spawn. First blood.
Awesome. That's awesome. Well,
Minions has spawned.
definitely she's not the one that I've killed. I went to MF. Gwen is going to be hoofing it back to base. Or she'll be hoofing it to lane, so I don't really see much of a strategic advantage I'll get from that, but we'll figure something out. That is what I guess get these. So we're going to basically just do okay. So she lost her early engagement, and honestly.
An enemy has been slain.
With haste.
Okay, well, we're able to push her back. However, that does make me kind of a prime target for volley. Yep, shocker, I get ganked. Bums me out, dude. So bums me out. It was Volley Bear last game. So Mage, Wayne, Nasher's Tooth. There we go.
An ally has been slain.
Okay. Tommy. There we go. So. Someone's warded. That's fine. That is fine.
You have slain an enemy.
Like I said, we'll be trading early games for late game, and with I'm guessing we'll just alright, we got
Ally has been slain.
oh, for crying out loud.
Shut down. Double kill.
Well, that was really good. That was a really good trade. That was just timing. Holy crap. I don't think none of that was intentional. So we are going to depend on our passive.
An ally has been slain. Enemy
Try
double
to
kill.
recuperate as much as we can.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
Does warrior this?
Shut down.
To pieces! Safe and sound. Out of my way! Needles out! Yeah!
Okay.
To shreds!
An enemy has been slain.
Not yet! I
You
promise.
have
Well, that was
slain an
foolish of
enemy.
her.
Turret plating. will
That was
soon
really.
fall.
It was something. Alright, looks like we're trying to force a dragon fight.
An enemy has been slain.
I was looking
Enemy
pretty good
killing
so far.
spree. Shut down.
Oh yeah, they got it. That's good. That's promising. Damn, wasn't fast enough. Alright, looks like we get Attic on top. Let's see what she got.
An ally has been slain.
Warwick die? No. Unfortunately, Warwick perished. And she's doing the back foot hardcore.
Snip, snip. Promptly.
Can't shove because she's just going to take advantage of that. I am going to basically alienate her.
Shut down. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Nice.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill. An ally has been slain.
Pull that guys back. Hey, what do you think you're doing? I'm not too worried.
Ha! Pin them down. Enough.
Jeez.
Shut down.
Point blank is the only blank I like.
Alright, well, now we can go more
An enemy has been
tanky.
slain.
There we go.
An ally has been slain.
Health is just a best friend. But, yeah, no. So, wait, AP, AD, AP, AP. Oh, well, yeah, I'm going heavy MR this game. 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do something that no League player ever does. Support the jungle.
She's still with me.
Destroyed a turret.
We need to back off.
Killing spree. An enemy has been slain. Enemy double kill. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
With haste.
You have slain an enemy.
Yeah, you're probably not too terribly happy with me killing their bud like I just did.
An enemy is unstoppable.
That's unfortunate.
An ally has been slain.
Let's just go back and get this, and then we'll get this next. Oh, and we also won the test of might, so actually get even better boots. Ah, she's trying to farm. She wants to play League of Legends too, guys. She wants to play it. Ain't that quaint?
Your turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, it only took her going to a completely different lane.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. An enemy has been slain.
What the fuck was even that?
Your turret has been destroyed.
I just should have focused on the fucking tower. Team-wise, 20 to 26. Syndra's 10 to 2. Math can do whatever the fuck she wants, apparently. Yeah, kind of down to what I predicted.
Your
The enemy
turret
team
has been
is a little
destroyed.
bit more supportive than my own. And also, MF gets some pretty flashes. So yeah, we're going to get this one. There's the one to get this. We'll end up maxing this out. Get that magic shield. But yeah, just hard MR. That's basically the name of this game. It's hard MR.
Banish the shadows.
Yeah, they're not really wanting to fight. Well,
Enemy killing spree. Enemy double kill. Double kill.
yeah. There's a lot of AB damage.
An ally has been slain.
What's the deal? Oh, I know exactly what the deal is. The deal is I have no MR.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I definitely will need to. Honestly, I wonder if I should put off the boots just to get Force of Nature. Actually, stop that. Is there like a sneak ward I could do? Yeah, it is.
Target.
Sneak ward. What the hell? I should have shouted at him. Whatever. That's unfortunate. Let's see where we're at. So we need 2 more minions. Yep. Just gotta lay that consistent pressure. Yeah, I would love to go more AP heavy, but yeah. I don't know why, like, they're having me, of all characters, do all the running around. Makes no sense. Where do I get this tower? As long as nothing, bad happens to us. They'd have to fight really fucking hard for me to get it.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Well, I got what I wanted. And I got it now. I just got all the gold I need to get Force of Nature, and then... What other MR items do I want to get? That's just the name of this game. We'll go and get this guy with a little bit of armor.
Rampage. Ally has been slain.
Oof, so close and yet so far away.
An enemy has been slain. The ally has been slain. Shut down. An enemy has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
Oh, I feel so sweet. Honestly, bloodletters might not be too awful. What does bloodletters take? Mage.
She's still with me! Needles out!
Shut down.
Where's your team? Oh, they're... I don't know, doing something, I
Ally has
suppose?
been slain.
No, I feel like I need... I think I need a kind of more hardware more to magic resist.
An enemy has been
I
slain.
just don't know what.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, looks good to me.
Fire at will!
Or 50, 80. This does more for me, for damage-wise. This does more for me for survivability-wise. But I'm kind of at the point where if I get caught out, I'm kind of caught out. I'll go ahead and do damage. We'll go more for damage. Catching out is the thing. so much for.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
That's upsetting.
Light on my face.
You have been slain. Killing spree. Double kill.
Alright, yeah, this one. Upgrade those and become Chozilla because we are now
Your team has destroyed.
a unit. Noms. Oh, I still. Well, we got a monster. Right, we got someone. We got one more chump on a minion.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed a turret.
She's still with me.
Ally has been slain. Unstoppable. Double kill.
Oh, that guy could survive.
Shut down. Triple kill. Aced. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Oh, didn't get a chance to show off the majesty of Chozilla. I went from Little Coven to Mega Church. Honestly, yeah. Honestly, this season, it just kind of bothers me because it feels like tanks are like, especially in this game mode, especially in this game mode. I don't know how it is in draft pick or ranked because I avoid those like the plague. Then in this game mode, it feels like building your resistances are kind of meh. I mean, also that's coming to I built nothing to counter AD. So you say no one likes Cho. Bouncer. Well, either way, I think we did all right. I think we did okay. But now it's kind of add some variety. Some variety. What for variety? I really don't want to do anything too terribly slow. I feel like I'll get bored real quick if I do something slow. I need like someone there holding my hand. Because I'm a little baby. I'm a big widow baby with a 5 o'clock shadow. Big widow baby. Yep. Yep. I could continue Mass Effect. I don't know. Should we do a new playthrough? I noticed Mass Effect has it. It's like everything scales super hard. Like super hard. At least in Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 2, I don't remember the game fondly. I remember it kind of being a slog. Very, very slow, in my opinion. For patch 8 stress tests. I guess there is Power World, which is Power World's doing a collab. That's cool. That's cool. I think even after the lawsuit, I don't really see Power World slowing down. I feel like Nintendo is being vindictive as hell. But that's kind of old news. Special events. And today, man, my calendar's awesome. Year 8 of Paladins begins. 8 years since Overwatch took center stage. Isn't that amazing? 8 years later, and we now have Marvel rivals. It's quite the adventure we have, fellas. You ever took just a moment to realize, wow, 10 years ago, games used to be different. Oh no. I always saw as like games dealing with the telltale signs of, you know, them slowly kind of turning. I mean, everyone got the more nostalgic Horse Armor and gosh darn, I remember like the you do not pre-order. That was huge. Not pre-ordering was a huge deal. Well, let's see if there's anyone in Discord I could hang out with.
And I could be able to get to bed at a halfway reasonable hour.
Screw reasonable hours. Stay up till late.
I have to work tomorrow still, Bruce.
Can't you take a snow day?
Not before MLK Day.
Fair enough. Hey Keith,
So
how you
I do
doing?
that, then I lose 8 hours of extra time.
Extra time. Neat. How you doing, Keith?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing alright. Just so an FYI, I'm streaming right now. It's not necessarily anything particular. I'm just kind of hanging out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, still just kind of here talking to myself. But no, it's just kind of checking out the, I guess, news feed from my Steam list. Surprised I'm getting like Destiny 2 and Paladins. I didn't even realize that game was still going.
That was fun when we played it.
Yeah. It's like you realize, oh, Overwatch was just such big that you started getting these spin-off games, and now you got Marvel Rivals that is just dominating. Especially with all the Gunnar mods.
The game itself is Gunnar friendly.
Because they're using old comic book designs for these characters.
Not necessarily.
What?
The Unhinged Sue comic, I think she wears more clothes than the Unhinged Sue in the game. Especially now with mods.
Well, yes, but mods will always make things more Gunnar.
I like the decensor mod that came out for that game.
Tiananmen Square. Winnie the Pooh.
That was the funniest one to me.
I don't get the Winnie the Pooh. I never really had that resemblance connect.
So, the issue is what's his name did? The president of China.
Xi Jinping.
Well, yeah, he did.
Wow.
Yeah, no, that's the funniest part about it is he's mad about slander that he started. Literally no one else in the literally no one made that connection until he did. And then everyone that hates China just jumped on it.
You know, I think he should have just gone the full mile and fully just wore the Winnie the Pooh outfit, just a red shirt, not even socks, just a red shirt. I mean, clearly he has his own Winnie the Pooh fanfic. Yeah. Oh, Keith, did you hear the shenanigans that Totally Not 343 is doing with Halo and its community?
Huh?
So you heard about Project Dig Site, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so they pretty much told Project Dig Site to stop everything they're doing. We're going to go ahead and take all of the credit, not pay you, and tell you you can't do any more of it.
Hang on!
Oh, okay.
Oh, good to finish.
Oh. Well, that's pretty much it. They are pretty much now going after the modders that they gave the blessing to do that. Now they're saying, no, you can't do that. And they're cutting off support for MCC.
That is so unbelievably stupid.
I I don't even think Microsoft knows how video games work. I don't think like Halo.
I'm fairly convinced they don't.
Nah, they buy
They're the only
studios,
people that-
release award-winning games, and then shut down the studio. Like, how?
Well, it's the thing that Phil Spencer knows how games work. The
Hmm.
people who are in his inner circle know how games work. Microsoft
Bill
has
Gates, the old cricket eater.
stated, pretty much stated their disdain for video games as a whole, and I believe has been doing everything in their power to shut down Xbox without explicitly just shutting down Xbox.
I mean, if I was Phil at this point, I'll just open source all the IP.
He can't do that.
I know.
Yeah.
Microsoft.
He's
that's
trying though.
Microsoft.
I mean, Halo's going to PlayStation. He's trying.
I'll be right back.
All right. God bless his heart. He is trying. He's like, all right, maybe if I could get these just out there so people play them, maybe, just maybe. It's. I feel like it's kind of a long shot. I mean, did you even see Phil during the Game Awards? That is a look of a man who's just dying inside. And a lot of people was like, oh, it's because there's no Xbox game nominee. And I'm like, nah, I think it's because Xbox is on its way out the door. What we're getting is like the last desperate attempts to resuscitate a Microsoft industry in that. And I feel like just even with Windows, Microsoft is about to like really hurt themselves to where people are like, okay, can someone make Linux more approachable for new people?
Well, just for everybody, because Windows 10 support is dying so super freaking early and so freaking abruptly.
Yeah, I mean, just because they
You know,
got
it's been
push.
which actually it's been that way since fucking XP.
I thought
sorry,
Windows
didn't
7 was good.
It was, but do you know how many years Windows XP was supported for?
No.
At least 15 to 20.
15
There's
to
still
20 years.
there's still systems running XP.
Oh wow.
You know why Microsoft actually had to pull away from XP?
Why?
XP was holding back hardware.
Oh wow. See, this is just stuff I don't know.
And now, ever since we pulled away from XP, we have not had any issue with hardware, but Microsoft's still wanting to keep releasing a new operating system every 5 or so years.
Why though? Like, unless it really needs it, which I don't
Money.
think it needs it. Money? What do they even get out of that? New licenses, I guess, but everything on the older version gets updated to the newer version.
So there's a period of time when they so for example here, with the difference between Windows 10 and Windows 11, Windows 11 is not compatible with a lot of old hardware,
All right.
which forces people to go out and buy new computers.
Now, I might be a little new at this, but Microsoft is a software company, right? Do they get
Yes,
like?
but if they get a kickback, they make X number of dollars for every laptop bought and sold
Oh, okay.
because of the operating system license.
I see. So it's more of they're just trying to get people to buy new computer parts. So
New
then
computers.
I figure they want to double down with Xbox differently to where they wanted to replace desktops essentially. Because I mean,
That'd be the logical move. The issue is the person who's currently running Microsoft's kind of dumb. Because personally, I would have foresaw something like the Xbox being the everyday person's home computer.
yeah, and it's weird
Um,
because like back in what was it, the 2014s, they were trying to push it to be a media device. I'd figure they wanted to push it to become a desktop device. Here is a 800 or here's essentially 800 desktop to computer that's cost the fraction of a price of a pre-built.
But the reason why they're not doing it is because they realized hardware is expensive. Because they can't manufacture it, they have to go to manufacturers to manufacture it.
Hold on.
Because essentially, to make an Xbox, they need to buy processors from AMD. During I believe the Xbox One era, they were using I'm trying to remember whose graphics cards they're using. They're either using AMD or Nvidia's graphics cards. They're using
Alright, so
I don't remember whose memory. I think they're using Samsung for memory.
oh man, I'm a terrible speller.
But I sent you some representation photos of the how I guess he thought Winnie the Pooh looked like him.
Oh, back on the
he is
Xing Jinping.
stupid. Yeah.
Oh, did
Once
you?
again, he's stupid.
Did you DM me then? Yeah, you did.
Yes.
Yes, you did. There we go. I don't. Oh, you messaged me on Discord, but I have my Discord notifications muted. Yeah, I don't see it. It sounded like he was just trying to find a reason to be butthurt, and then decide to go after the most wholesome character in all of fiction.
Who basically, because Disney wants to do business with them, Disney had to give up a very, very old copyright to be able to look at doing business with China,
Yeah.
who is now open domain because Disney stopped trying to secure its copyright.
I'm trying to find.
How you guys doing?
Doing pretty good.
Doing good, just kind of talking. We're talking about the folly of Xbox back in 2014, where they wanted to kind of push it to be a media box, not a gaming. Because I thought, me personally, I thought they were trying to push it to become more of a cheaper desktop that is capable of playing games, but you can do desktop stuff. So, but then brought up price, and I'm like, really?
So where Xbox made most of their money is the sales and licenses of games, not the hardware. It's actually arguable that they probably sold the hardware for a loss.
And they definitely sold the hardware for a loss because they were trying to be competitive and lowered their prices greatly compared to the PlayStation.
Oh, Bleach is getting a Bandai game.
Yep.
I'm still waiting for, unless it's already out, which is Kaiju number 8. Which it could already be out, and I just don't know about it.
They were getting a fighting game for that one, right?
No, it was an actual... It was a narrative-driven game. I guess fighting games
Okay.
could be that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to come out on Steam, iOS, and Android.
What is?
Kaiju number 8.
If it's coming out as a Android, it's probably a not quite a gotcha, but probably something similar to
Gotcha
to one.
adjacent.
Yep. Since chances are they want to be able to sell the game in China, and China made gotcha games illegal.
Which, good
I
job.
I don't see Bamco giving a damn about what China wants.
Yeah, that is a...
Only if they want to sell it in China. It was the preface on that. If they don't care about selling it in China, then yeah, it could be a gotcha game. But there are gotcha equivalents as well, though.
Which I think is funny that they've been gotcha games. It's like, isn't like your biggest cultural export other than Black Myth Wukong, wasn't it like originally at least one that propelled their game industry, Genshin Impact?
Genshin Impact is Korean.
Oh, okay.
That was actually one of the reasons why they banned gacha games, because people are giving money to companies not China.
Makes sense.
People were giving money to companies that weren't owned by China.
Hmm.
No, you don't give us money. That is awful of you.
And that's also one of the reasons why, funnily enough, Tencent, where you talked about how they're constantly in hot water with China all the time,
Oh yeah, especially now. So.
they're based in Taiwan.
Mm.
So Tencent literally could not give any level of a damn about what China wants them to do. They are literally the definition of malicious compliance. Like, oh, you want us to make you money? Okay. We're going to absolutely mock you into the dirt with every game we come out with. But you're gonna get money from it.
Man, I wish I could feel sorry for them, but I just can't. For some reason, I just can't feel sorry for them.
For who?
China. China government.
Fair. Yeah, I can't feel sorry for them either. To even try.
Oh, and just speaking of Genshin Impact, the Genshin Impact developers agreed to a 20 million fine over loot box violations in China.
I'm not that surprised. Because loot boxes make them a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
What I would expect to happen is,
Oh, is this what the persons with the FTC agency announced that the maker of the Genshin Impact has agreed to pay the $20 million and to block children under 16 from making in-game purchases without parental consent. Man, where was this during Roblox? They could have saved Cody so much money.
Roblox didn't have loot boxes.
I mean, like, yeah, okay, fair enough.
The reason why a lot of people have issues with the going out buying loot boxes is it's basically gambling.
Yeah.
And child gambling is highly frowned upon.
Good.
No. I'm sorry to say this, Nathaniel, but no shit, Sherlock.
Next,
You know,
you're going to tell me water is wet.
The fact it's still a practice that's not illegal in more places is rather shocking to me.
Hey man, money can buy you politicians.
True.
So, what are we all doing?
I'm just kind of vibing out on stream. Got done with 2 League of Legends games. That was about enough for me.
Be careful, because you don't want to get known to be a League of Legends streamer, because you'll be stuck playing League of Legends.
Funny thing, most of the top streamers came from League of Legends.
Yes, and they left. I'm assuming.
Yeah, they left. They built a audience, and then they took that audience elsewhere. Because, shocker. No, I'm not going to be a League of Legends streamer. I'm not against Riot Games, and honestly, if their MMO came out, I'd probably end up playing that.
I would play the fuck out of it.
Absolutely, because the world that they have crafted, even with what Fortitia's doing, is amazing. It's excellent. There's nothing like it, except from what I understand in World of Warcraft, that can be akin to the position that they're in. And Riot is trying to figure out how to get players to stay until the MMO comes out, because even Riot knows League of Legends is dying. They can't keep players because, well, the barrier of entry is so harsh already. And then to make things worse, they killed Riot Forge, which is... that doesn't make any sense to me.
So, if I was in their shoes, I would focus probably while they're working on their MMO, trying to, instead of keeping just strictly keeping League of Legends alive, going more into being a media company. Except
And
be careful, be careful and don't pull a Games Workshop.
it's kind of what they're
Hire
doing.
competent writers.
What they're doing is they're making TV shows and books that try to keep their universe alive and just constantly getting people to be involved into it. Because I mean, if fresh off the block Arcane watcher immediately goes to League of Legends, oh cool, there's just so many characters, but I can't get them. And now there's a bit of shenanigans going on with where League of Legends is having, because the new seasons start. They're on the new season. They're wanting narrative-driven seasons and not necessarily all of them based off their baseline universe, which I feel like is a huge mistake. I think kind of focusing on skins, that eventually that's just going to hit diminishing returns. I think it's also kind of crazy that they since Fortiche did a good job, they're pretty much like, okay, those guys are our story writers now. That's my concern with what Riot is doing. They're putting all the narrative on the back of a company that made one great season and one okay season. One good season. I'll call it good. Good is a fair assessment. It's not great. It's not season 1. But they're putting their eggs in that basket, and they're trying to figure out how to make player retention, and just completely fucking it up. Because now they put player progression, they took it out of the leveling system and put it into the battle pass as free tiers.
That sounds stupid.
And then in the process, they made their hex tech boxes, so when you get an S with a champion, and you could possibly get a skin out of it, they got rid of that system entirely, but left the resources there that can't be traded out for anything else. So you got like a bunch of players sitting on about 124 keys that will never be able to be used.
Oh, that sounds like what Apex Legends did when I stopped playing.
Meanwhile, I'm over here like, man, I wish Evolved got a second chance at life.
Evolved could have been good.
It could have.
Evolved could have been really good.
And I'm still very foggy on, like... I played Evolved. I got annoyed because I felt like the monsters were underpowered.
So that's the issue with asymmetric gameplay is balance is an absolute monster. What they should have done, well, that and because of asymmetric gameplay.
What do you mean asymmetric?
Asymmetric gameplay is when you have one team playing as... It's usually used in horror games like that, one team playing as the survivors, quote-unquote, as the stand-in, and the monster.
Yeah.
That's asymmetric.
Okay. I thought that was like some camera angle shit.
No. But, unfortunately, the issue with that all asymmetric games I've seen have ran into is there are a group of players who either want to play the monsters or who want to play the humans, and because of that, the queues end up being a killing factor on top of balance.
And I think probably the bigger killing factor for Evolved is there was roll call or roll queue. Someone had to queue as a support, as a tank, as the hunter, and as the damage dealer.
I'm not that too terribly opposed to that, and I don't know if that had as much of an impact, because one thing I do remember with Evolved is hardly anyone wanted to play the monster, so the queues were always
I love playing
stupid. Well, yes, but you're an exception.
I know, I'm the weird fuck.
And the monster can't be strong up front because the humans need a chance. So the issue is basically it turns into a four-man team versus one who's strong in the early game, but then the one is strong in the late game.
Yeah, so the humans are strong early game, and then the monsters are strong late game. Part of my complaint is even if you get to like max tier 3 monster, you still felt kind of weak.
Well, yeah, but that's because that was after the initial nerfs.
This
Because
is relatively-
initially, humans were too strong, and were just wiping the floor with the monster regardless.
Mhm.
The monsters got a huge buff. Where then essentially the monster was always winning. Then they nerfed it, and then that's where the game kind of sat till end.
Well, I also think what really also killed it was their monetization practices, which, from here looking back then, not as bad as what it could have been.
So possibly that probably did have a factor to it. I don't know what weight or strength of factor. I would argue that the fact that the game was not balanced at all, making the humans pretty much strong most of the game's life, so no one wants to play the monster, which messes up the queue times or the queues.
NPVE weapon
So
fashion.
people are waiting 30 minutes to play a game for the one player who's willing to play monster and lose. Is ultimately what killed it, because people will play a game people will play a game even if the monetization is absolute trash, because we have games that it is trash, and people still play those games.
Yeah, fair enough.
But people are playing those games. What ends up killing it for players is a game not being balanced, and then the subtle decline where there's just no one playing.
Yeah, fair.
That's the other reason why the Evil Dead game has died out.
Evil
No
Dead
one
game?
wanted to play the Cenobites
The Evil
because
Dead game? What Evil Dead game?
Exactly.
Well, you said Evil Dead, and then you said Cenobites, and I'm like, hold on. Since when did Hellraiser cross into Evil Dead?
So the Evil Dead universe, the monsters are also called Cenobites.
No, they're not. They're called Deadites.
Is it Deadites? So whatever.
Cenobites
But no-
are Hellraiser.
But
That's
no
what
one,
fucking threw me for the loop.
but no one wanted to play no one wanted to play the monsters because Ash and the heroes were just so powerful.
Fair enough.
The only asymmetric game that has succeeded so far is Dead by Daylight.
Yep.
They've hit that sweet spot, and I think it's because they have such a wide selection of monsters to go through, and none of them feel overpowered compared to the survivors.
Well, not just that, but after a while, if you're somebody who plays the monsters nonstop, because they have a progression system for the monsters outside of game, that after a while, I think ultimately, if you just grind out the monster, you'll be able to be stronger than what the players can be as the victims individually. The issue is it's a team game of one versus a team though, so the monster still feels prevalent throughout the progression. And it gives people the reason to play a monster, because people like watching numbers go up.
Yep.
February is going to be a packed month.
Why?
Well, we have Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and Monster Hunter Wilds.
I want.
I want both. Supposedly avowed, but I don't care about that game. I did when I didn't know anything about it, and then as soon as I heard about the art director, trash.
Yep, no quickest way to kill any hype for a game.
Mm.
The only hope that remains for Obsidian is the fact that Outer Worlds 2 is being made by a different group.
And it looks promising still.
Yep.
Oh,
But
Killing Floor 3 comes out in March.
That'll be fun. That one actually annoyed me for a funny reason.
I thought they pushed Assassin's Creed past March.
March is the March 16th, I think, is the release date now.
March 20th.
20th, okay.
I thought they pushed out like to another year.
Nope.
Alrighty.
Must have been wishful thinking.
Wishful thinking would be that they'd gone ahead and swallowed their pride and canceled the game.
Wishful thinking is when they just finally decide to get sold to Tencent, so they could actually get some good fucking games.
Again.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's actually that I got annoyed with Killing Floor 3 for a very funny reason.
What was that?
When I first saw its trailer, my brain thought, because it was making those cyber zombies in the first teaser trailer, and my brain immediately thought, that's a Strogg. Are they making a new Quake game? And then the name drop, and I'm like, you sacks of shit! How dare you make me out like that?
I'd be upset too. I can't blame you for that.
Do you know what game is coming out this year? A game called I Am Jesus Christ.
I'm not surprised. There's always some really weird Bible game or Bible spoofing game. What was Ubisoft's second game that's coming out this year?
Do we care?
I remotely care.
Only enough to be able to mock it. I know they have another one coming out in fall.
Let's see.
That's not Ghost Recon because they release Ghost Recon every year.
So for 2025 games for Ubisoft, there's Assassin's Creed Shadow, Ano 117, Tom Clancy's The Division, Heroes of Might and Magic, and Rainbow Six Mobile.
No, they're coming out with a Heroes of Might and Magic game, and I'm not allowed to be excited for it. That makes me very sad.
Yeah, I know. That's painful.
Olden era.
I mean, even when Heroes of Might and Magic turned into one of those stupid, set your units in a row and destroy lines of enemies games.
I think that's what this one is.
It was still fun as hell.
I think this is just a continuous list of what's running in 2025 and what to be released. So I think the only game that is confirmed to be released is Assassin's Creed Shadow until told otherwise. I think they're trying to fucking fix everything.
No, I know Anno is one that is gonna be releasing this year as well. And there's a new Division Liberation coming out.
Is this like a PlayStation or Xbox, I guess? I don't know. I bet you guys are excited for Civilization 7.
I actually didn't even get 6. And I'm not gonna get 7. Because they have people who weren't actual country leaders, nation leaders in this upcoming one to be inclusive.
Like who?
Harriet Tubman.
Excuse me?
Yeah, Harriet Tubman will be a depending on what era, she could be a slave, but a slave leader of the United States, I guess. Slave nation lead. Or freed slave, I guess. Well, I guess it depends on the era. But Harriet Tubman's one of them.
What even kind of tech tree are you going to get from that?
Soap and tubs.
I'm super forward to getting the gut that allows me to have peanut butter.
I think Frederick Douglass is another one.
Oh, that's kind of sad. It is not even. It's not even the inclusivity part that's getting me. It's like, what kind of tech or unit or building tree is that going to have gameplay-wise? What impact is that going to have?
They're making a Jurassic Park survival horror game, or action adventure apparently.
The only way you can boost your military and population is by building a underground railroad to other nations that have slavery and freeing their slaves.
Oh Jesus.
That's how that works.
Okay, so are you ready to find out her attributes? For Harriet Tubman. She is a diplomatic militarist.
What? The real Harriet Tubman about to come out of her grave to backhand someone.
Mm. Do you know what game I'm actually looking forward to, Keith, that I think you might like?
Huh.
Steel Hunters.
Oh, I've already gotten Josh onto the hype train for that.
Nice. I like the variety of mech. I wonder how diverse it's going to be. I mean, it's a free to play.
I'm going to more than likely main Prophet, the guy who looks like he's wearing a jacket, who can call down orbital strikes.
Nice.
But I'm looking forward to trying some of the others.
Mm-hmm. I'm probably going to do the Beast Mech guy.
Which one?
Well, see, I only see the lion one, so I'm guessing there's like a wolf and whatnot.
There's a wolf, there's a crab, there's the lion slash saber cat, which I think is the one you're referencing.
Is there a dragon one?
I don't think so.
That's disappointing. I want Mechagodzilla 3.
The number of Russia leaders are actually kind of sad. We have one so far. Catherine the Great.
You know she's actually German.
Yes, I'm well aware of that.
You know,
Oh.
as long as they don't arbitrarily make her black.
It doesn't look like they did. She looks rightly pale. But we have Napoleon and Napoleon Electric Boogaloo.
They explain that one.
So apparently Napoleon comes in two flavors: the Emperor and the Revolutionary.
Huh.
Okay.
He didn't fight in the Revolutionary War
I'm trying to figure out.
France.
I'm trying to jump into this. I'm taking a quick look real quick.
And he was also a dictator, not a. He was one of the worst tyrants in human history. You know, there's a lot of lefties that idolize the man.
Mm-hmm. At the same time, I also hate the man because he's white. It's a really funny relationship. So apparently, I guess one is after the French Revolution, and then the other one is during the French Revolution.
But
As I guess.
His participation in the French Revolution was being stationed somewhere near the German border because France was scared Germany would invade.
Well, that, and they also didn't want Napoleon to stir up the rebellion even more. Loyal enough to stay there, not loyal enough to not try to take power for himself.
lo and behold, after he abandoned his post and they killed Marie Antoinette, the Germans did in fact invade because they killed Marie Antoinette.
Yep.
And then the Germans were forced to leave because America and fucking Britain told them to fuck off.
Oh man, that's actually really cool. I definitely want to get the premium deluxe edition.
Just imagining just imagining all the atrocities that could have been avoided if we would have let Austria and Prussia have their way with France after they murdered their princess.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Keith, I'm going to break up this history lecture real quick to kind of bring something to your focus. They're going to allow Wyverian customization, unfortunately, as a DLC for Monster Hunter Wilds.
Huh. That'll be interesting.
It's just
Oh,
pointy ears,
God.
but still.
Alrighty, here's one that is actually rather irritating.
Huh.
So, we have a great Egyptian king, Pharaoh Thutmose II.
Alrighty.
He doesn't get a character. His queen does, though.
Wait, what? His what?
His queen.
Wait, what's the name of his queen? Depending on your answer, they could be correct.
I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce that. I'm just gonna copy and paste and send it to you because I don't do Egyptian well.
Well, try. Dang it.
Nope, that's not who I was thinking of. You are correct in your outrage. Because I know there was an Egyptian queen that, No, I'm
Which-
thinking of someone I'm thinking of Middle East. I'm thinking of Arabia. No, never mind. I don't even know who this is historically.
They should have Oprah as the Egyptian queen. You get dysentery. You get dysentery. Everyone gets dysentery.
You know, if
I need to
we-
look this person up to see if there's any merit to this.
if you wanted a female in power during Egypt, Cleopatra would have been a much better choice.
They've had Cleopatra multiple times.
Yes.
They needed someone new.
Then keep her, but include someone, but them, and also bring someone new.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Egypt, Bruce. Egypt.
What? You didn't know Egyptians are black?
Egypt themselves are still pissed off about that. Netflix is banned in Egypt because of all that crap.
I mean, it's kind of a shame because they're missing Tsukamoto's day.
I need to start watching that.
Yeah,
That actually looks good.
It's pretty funny. We watched the first 2 episodes yesterday.
Alright, so she has so there's some kind of legitimate claim. Assuming Wikipedia is accurate. But that, in my opinion, at this point in time, that's assuming a lot since we've seen how inaccurate it has been. Before, within recent memory, to include stuff like this.
Is it too late for that? We decided to hold a second open beta test before the game officially launches Friday, February
Because
8th.
Queen Regents, there weren't that many in Egypt, and I feel like we would have heard
Ew,
more.
What? There weren't that many what?
Queen Regents for Egypt. Basically, queens who took over power as
Yes, I know what a Queen Regent is. I just didn't hear you the first time.
apparently apparently per Wikipedia she had a 22-year run.
A 22-year regency. My.
Husband died. She handed it off to her son. During that period.
Hey Keith, make sure you sign up for the Monster Hunter Wilds Open Beta Test 2.
You don't. You mean install it for the beta?
Yeah. Sure.
Apparently, they had an attempt to erase her from history. Shortly after the reign of her son. 18th dynasty.
I have a cat.
You have a cat.
Is it a kitty cat?
I have a cat too.
I don't have a kitty cat. I'm sad.
Would you like to borrow mine?
No, you can keep yours.
Hopefully, if I hold you here long enough, Leia, you'll decide to bring some people in and. Yeah. Such a diva. They're hoarding all the camera. What's up?
Question.
What's up?
We gonna play anything tonight?
I'm down for whatever.
You made mention of being down for Divinity 2, so I was assuming you were moving it or downloading it.
Divinity 2 only needs to be on my HDD.
Oh. Oh, I did confirm that we still do have our save.
Yeah, but the problem is now that we have Bruce here, I was thinking
That's-
all three of us to play.
That's fair.
I don't know. You guys want to do buckshot roulette?
Sure, why not?
I'd be down. You got it, get. Yes, hi. Why did you do that in my ear?
Still boggles my mind, Harriet Tubman.
Military leader.
Her bonuses are, by the way, espionage, or towards espionage.
That makes sense, at least. I just personally don't know why you would play her over any of the other American leaders. Considering espionage has never been good in Civilization games.
So you know that's probably why. So that's probably why she's there. So then, as a character, she could be absolute crap. But it's like, well, no, it's just her focus is espionage. You just need to figure out how to use that right. Oh, cool. We got Charlemagne is making a reappearance.
Ooh, yay.
Catherine, let's see. We got good old Ben.
Are you good with the invite, Keith? Or are you needing another?
I think I might need another.
Okay.
Hang on. I can just join. Let me get something to drink and go to the bathroom.
Man, I wish I had something to drink.
Well, too bad for you.
I'll get you some tomorrow, Bruce.
Okay.
Like I said, once I remembered, I was 10 minutes in a what if I left at 30-minute line?
And you know it's $10 at a gas station as well for a 12-pack, right?
For what the traffic was to get out of there, I'm sure a gas station would have been just as bad.
What is it like outside right now, anyway?
Cold.
I mean, obviously. We're supposed to get snow. Well,
I'm gonna get
can
me
you
some
start
water
some
up here
hot
real
water?
quick. Sure.
Sweet. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Honestly, this is just repeating the same thing over and over again. I think I'm getting tired of it. I think I'm getting tired of it. Hopefully it's cool and all, but... I don't know, let's try this out. Hmm.
Looks cold and wet outside. I'm sure we have plenty of ice of color.
Nice of color. Is that what we're calling it?
Oh, that's what I was calling it.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Lo-fi metal. Yeah, that's let's see. Yeah, I think I could chill with this.
Let's see what era from.
How often do you think the Roman Empire?
Often enough.
I created my first thumbnail today.
Oh boy.
Yeah, good to see it.
Sure.
It's not as good as I'd hoped, but it. I don't even think it got like the video across. Watch out, later.
Yeah, I have no clue.
It's supposed to be Eikthyr, but yeah, I didn't really turn out that good. But hey, you know what? You got to start somewhere.
Yep.
You should subscribe to my YouTube channel. That is not what I
Yeah, I
wanted.
suppose. Alright.
Yeah, I'm still working on the logo. I just didn't want any copyrighted art to hinder me. Wow, how long does it take to get a glass of water?
I think he also said he was going to the bathroom, so.
Mm. All right. I love your playlist. Stupid people in cars.
Hey, I made that when I was in high school.
Fair enough. Would it be behoove me to start?
Yeah, probably.
Mm. Dang it. Oh, I didn't know I could just do that. Who's watching me? That's interesting.
Huh.
My fighting the armies of man, Valheim's not doing good at all. Oh my god. Like, honestly, I might ended up just kind of cutting the Valheim thing.
I would try chasing something that has relevance in searches right now.
But up, how you doing?
Hey,
Hey, how's it
welcome
going?
back. All right, we ready?
Yay.
No, people are making dice rolls.
Is it a yes?
Yes.
Alright.
I just noticed on an RP server I'm a part of, people are doing dice rolls.
Uh-oh.
I'm
You-
suddenly nervous.
You just throw dice rolls in there and like, wait, who's this guy? Why is he rolling dice? What's happening?
Just because it has some relevance right now, Bruce, you could try Project Zomboid on its unstable branch. That currently has a search that seems to have a fair number of searches at the moment.
Honestly, probably going to do Marvel Rivals maybe, but I don't want to play the game alone.
I definitely play with you.
Alright, cool. I'll make sure I download it later this evening and we'll play sometime.
Guys, I can't click my box.
Yes, you can. You just gotta believe. See? There you go. I knew you can do it. has been. Howdy, can you just look around?
Yep, you could just look around.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure
Any
out how to-
miny.
Yeah, left mouse button and hold.
I'm just looking down. Is it because I have a controller plugged in? Is that why?
Nope, I have my controllers connected and it's not tied to any of this.
Oh, yours is not
Eeny,
on the
meeny,
ground.
miny, mo. No, I took your magnifying glass. I'm sorry, that was incredibly rude of me.
Okay.
Win or lose, I'm the one with chocolate truffles.
You. I wish I had some chocolate truffles right now.
Okay. That phone lied to me.
Hey
It-
Keith, I think this one's a blank.
No, what's funny is that I looked it up, the phone tells you what something is in correspondence to what's already in there.
Oh, okay. Wow. That is deceptive.
Not really.
You got a smoke you could spare.
Too bad we can't see what the heads are actually looking at.
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Hiya! Hey, you're right. Lucky you.
Huh.
Lucky me! Ooh, some ciggies. And some more adrenaline. I can't keep my hands up to myself.
Yeah, no, you can't. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
50-50 game.
yep. For the 50-50 game.
I'm going to make a house rule that you can't use magnifying glasses in a 50-50.
Rude.
I mean, I stole his magnifying glass and I shot him, so I'm just keeping up the trend.
So what I'm hearing is you're willing to be in both of us.
Technically, we're all enemies of each other. Ow.
He had it coming.
Yep. I have, no, no expectations of that. Let's see.
Oh. No.
Yeah, that statistically makes that one the live round. I need another cigarette. Thanks, buddy.
He's a monster.
I'm at the same health as you guys. What are you talking about?
Nope, not anymore.
Wait, I swore there was two shells, and I blacked out twice.
Bruce used a polarization.
Ah, got it.
Because fuck you, that's why.
Took my fucking count off.
Let's see. Ooh. I just come across one of the blanks. Oh, that was a live one.
Yep.
That matches statistically.
Ah! God! There's now still 2 lives in there. Oh no, there's only 1 live in there now. Should be.
Well, there's definitely now a live one in there. He good guy. Go ahead and take your saves with, buddy. How unfortunate. Oh, thank you.
I guess that we can't keep it going the same direction, eh? Hey, I did make it so that it was, well, it went.
Oh.
Statistics!
That's what happens when you start attacking indiscriminately. Alright, let's see what we got here. Ooh. Well, that only can only mean one thing. It's still probably blank.
And it's not my turn, because I'm dead.
Quiet, ghosts don't talk. Only the ghosts of the victims of Christmas past.
Well, I don't get to have a Christmas because that time's passed.
Yeah, okay, game.
Dude, that only works when I do it. Oh,
Wow, 50-50s. Damn. Yeah, that makes sense. Typing that with your middle finger, you're just that vindictive. You're like, ah, yeah.
let's be
Because-
honest, I would.
Yeah.
Hey, you're still on my phone as well. Dagger. Oh, goody.
Yep. Happy you focused.
Aw.
No one kills me except for me. Oh, oh no. Maybe this time? There we go. All that illegal gambling you're doing.
You're illegally gambling. Gamers. Yeah. Damn.
Mama Siggy. Okay, cool. The odds are not in my favor. It's 50-50.
Hey Keith, I have a secret if you're willing to share a secret.
Edible underwear? Not
Is
that
it
edible.
good?
Oh, just don't aim it at me. Please.
Is it a good secret?
It is a good secret.
What's
Just
the,
don't aim it at me.
what's the secret?
The secret is, please don't aim it that at me, please.
That's not a secret, that's a request.
It was a plank once upon a time.
Good secret, bro.
I was feeling left out.
It's like, I
Uh,
also want to know
fair.
what it's like to call upon death.
So we haven't seen any of the blanks yet.
Mine would have been a blank.
Oh yeah, fair.
Get that Siggy in. Oh, you lucky dog.
So, I find it funny.
Hmm.
We know that us, the floating head creatures in this
Mhm.
world, exist and are accepted in society, and it's just accepted that we're immortal. Why do normal people think they can win games like this against us?
Not the-
There's the life one.
Alrighty. Well,
What's up? Look into my eyes. My black void of eyes. In those eyes you'll see me just staring back. Whispering. Do it. I told you to do it.
so I did it.
Huh.
50-50. Fun times.
Well.
Boy, I wonder if this is going to be a dud or not.
I'm just clearing my desk at this point.
Oh my.
Jesus.
Oh, man, we're just 50-50 all around the board.
But why, though?
Because I don't have cigarettes, duh.
No, yeah, he does.
I don't.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, now he has 2 health bar.
But I've done nothing to him this round.
I mean, fair, all the damage you have incurred has been on yourself, mostly. Oh, yeah, we got some out. I think he's playing any, mini, miny, low there.
Alright, who got it? You got it.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Well, okay then.
You know what? I'm already being a dick.
Oh, man. Alright. So, statistically speaking... Oh, no! I just gave Keith a loaded gun. And perfectly good reasons to use it on me.
Yes, he had perfectly good reason to use it on you last time too.
Are you trying to save Nathaniel?
No.
That sounded like a very guilty no.
Well, are you going to... How dare you save me? You're clearly playing favorites here.
You know what? stupid decision, but out of respect.
Dagger. Yeah, I hate that pitting a foul. Alright. Your move, creep.
My turn because skipped.
Who knows? Haha.
Wow. It's my turn.
Yeah, it is. Look at all that adrenaline and nothing to take.
Oh. I didn't realize that was the last shot because I didn't get to shoot the gun at all last round.
Huh. Oh, how about that?
Fun.
Sweet. Oh, yes. That's good stuff.
Know what I have to say to that?
Hmm.
Truffles.
Okay.
I can go for the truffles.
I still win.
Ah, win the flavor train.
I got a table full of adrenaline. I'm just gonna use it whenever I can at this point.
Such a monkey. Darn.
Nice way to repay his kindness, Nathaniel.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
Yes, I know, I'm very gracious.
It's like, oh yeah, I feel the luck. I think I was able to shoot once this round. No, twice. You got to shoot twice. How does that feel?
I haven't got to shoot. I only got to shoot once.
Right, you just drink beer and do around.
Ah, the good old 50-50.
No, there was only one dud that I pulled.
I saw that coming.
I didn't being dead and all.
Don't worry, it'll be your turn eventually. Well, let's see. Alrighty. Let's try chance. Okay. I just threw.
No, you still have a turn. Unless that's a blocker, but I don't think that's a
Okay,
blocker.
so it comes down to who is luckier, Keith or myself. And I don't like
And
those
we all
odds.
know where that luck trends.
I do not like those odds. Because no matter what, I'm in killing range.
I'll just go YOLO. I hate saying that.
You only live once. Ah, yeah.
literally can't afford to say, fuck me. Yep. It's about right.
Just because.
Yep.
Let's see if it holds.
Yeah, it holds.
Oh.
It definitely holds. That's what I get for being a unlucky bastard. All right, round 3. Technically Keith wins, but hey, let's go. You can't keep on getting away with it.
Ugh, 50-50. Cool.
The 50-50 train doesn't stop.
What's your secrets?
I'm thirsty.
Me too. I'm thirsty as well.
I am the most unluckiest human being in the world.
There we go. There we go. He lives. You there, Keith?
Yep.
All right.
He has truffles, so he's distracted.
Yeah. He's the winner in life and in game.
True. No truer words have been said.
Okay.
I can't even be mad at mad because of the bullshit from the last 2 rounds.
Yeah. It's all fun and games when you basically team up on one person, but when it just becomes a luck slugfest. I wonder if you can select yourself.
Can't.
No. Sadly. Because, fuck you.
Oh my
That's not who I pressed. What the fuck?
Yep, fuck me, alright.
Yep.
Sounds about right. Power to the course.
Do it, motherfucker.
I did it. How do you feel?
Yeah,
His
slugfest.
His face probably feels heavier. I'm dangerous when I could do something.
And when it gets to your turn. Man, Nathal's so fast with his turns. It's like he doesn't do anything though.
It's not my turn.
Oh, whose turn is it? Oh, Keith has to empty
Yours.
his... No, it's not. Well, one, Keith has
Oh.
to get the stuff out of his box. Stop eating truffles.
Keep eating truffles because they make you happy. Therefore, it makes me happy because you're happy. Bruce doesn't want you happy.
Oh, hey, look.
because
Is
he
he,
doesn't eat
going,
truffles.
is he going to leave the RNG again and then just immediately black out Nathal?
I can't be blocked out again.
Oh, okay. You know, the fact that you get 2 of those. The options aren't really that good.
No, they're not. Hey, I'm not winning this. Unless my luck massively pulls through, I'm not winning this round.
I mean, you already won the war. Doesn't matter if you win this particular battle.
Oh crap! There's no. I don't know if I don't think I'm gonna be able to win this one either.
You still can. Unless your luck takes a huge steaming shit on you.
You have everything needed. To
Oh,
win
absolutely.
this. So yes, my luck has took a hot steaming turd on me.
Alright, cool. It's just not your game to play.
Apparently not.
Yay, I can eat Chipotle again.
Is it the what's your first part? Is it the salmonella or the Ebola?
You're the most resourceful, Nathal. How does that make you feel?
Yay!
It's because you couldn't use anything. So you had the most resources.
Yep.
Alright, we good for another round?
Sure.
Eat.
I can't be on Loki 2 times in a row, right?
I don't know about that one.
Great, I'm trying back
No.
out, boys.
I have nothing in the washer to dry. What? I'll be right back.
Okay. Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh man. Yep.
What? I do not feel it. No.
Okay. Hi there, a bunch of hot shotgun shells.
Alright.
More than half are empty. Why are you smoking a cigarette now?
Oh, that's helpful. Okay. I didn't really catch how many shells, so let's test fate. Alright.
Yeah, that was the statistically that was the good call.
Let's test fate again. How many blank shells were there? I wasn't really paying attention.
Well, that's too bad that you weren't paying attention.
Okay.
That sounds about right.
Lucky you.
I don't think they care.
Just gonna go ahead and... I got CCTV.
That wasn't even. I didn't know who was to my left. I just knew I didn't want them to go next.
Can I please have a fucking turn?
You can't play games.
Apparently not.
Oh, rude.
Rude.
Yeah.
Pardon. I'd like to play the game, guys.
I got...
Wow, we went a whole round. I didn't get to play with the gun at all, and I get more stuff. Great. Thanks, guys.
No problem. Eventually you'll be able to play it. When you grow up, you can play a game.
It wasn't even intentional.
I don't think it was last time either. It just was.
Oh, hey! Do Did neither of us get? What's your health burns now?
I don't think I've been shot yet. But I wouldn't. But I don't remember, and my stuff's being stolen now. Great. I'd like to have my turn and use my stuff. You monsters.
Too bad.
Oh hey,
Cool, I got a turn.
how's it feel to be in the game? That's kind of wasteful. I'd like it to be known that the main person who's been skipping you has been Keith. Boy, I'm so glad that you decided to steal my cigarettes to shoot a blank.
Well, Bruce, that's a very weird thing to be glad about, so...
Brings me joy. Well.
Maybe the reason why it wasn't working is we didn't do that first.
There was 2 dud rounds. You just dudified your round.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention because I didn't have a turn. So I was assuming I was
like,
not gonna have
I
another
didn't even
turn.
think I'd get a chance to pull the trigger this game, so all sorts of things are shocking to me. What can I even take? Oh, for damn it!
You know what? Yes, Gabe, you are right. I am thirsty.
I am too. I just should have stopped by the store.
Oh yeah, I get to start. I get to start with my turn. Huzzah!
Just drink all your beers. Shotgun, shotgun, shotgun.
Shotgun's empty.
Keith, put the truffle down.
Keith, keep eating your truffle because I know it makes you happy.
Put that truffle down. No.
Why don't you want Keith being happy? Oh yeah, it's 50-50.
I don't like this. I don't know.
What? What don't you like?
I don't like the fact that I want you to think very hard what you're doing. I know it's tempting. No. I get it. You got a shotgun. You got some shells.
Yep, sounds about right.
Yeah. Now, I want you to ask yourself, are you sure? I know you're kind of colorblind. Are you sure that's a live round? It could
First,
not
he has
be.
the-
Okay. I'm sorry, though. I tried pulling the blind card. That didn't work. He might.
You know he has the colorblind mode turned on, right?
Yeah, but he was also kind of complaining about how he couldn't really tell still. I guess that's
That
no longer
was
an
a
issue.
week ago. Or that was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, and when did we play last time? About a couple weeks ago?
Yes, and that wasn't an issue after the second game.
Well, it's definitely an issue.
Hey, cool, my turn.
Yeah.
And half my stuff's gone.
You're the one that downed 3 of your beers.
Yep.
Well, yeah, but also one of my saws are missing. I'm so
It is
thirsty.
coming down hard. And this is where I would put my box if I was alive.
Yeah, and if you had one.
Well, I'd get one if I was alive.
Would you have gotten one if you were alive?
Yeah, I have space for one.
Oh, okay. It's a lot of shotgun shells.
Bet you can't shoot me now, though. Now you must ask yourself, is that really loaded?
Nope.
This is a 357
I need a smoke break too. That was a misclick. Holy fuck, that was a misclick.
I guess you look safe. So now one's got to ask, is this next one live?
It
Yes,
is.
Yes, it is.
That's the one that the phone told me about. Hey! Hi, Grant.
I can finally pay off college loans. Even for a immortal being, that shit eats you away.
Okay. Well, obviously it was a blank because we watched the blue one go in first. See?
I hate you.
Why do you hate me?
Because you threw that out in the universe just in time for it to affect me.
Because it was the fact. know it's more amusing when it starts off 50-50, right? Hey, what was that phone call about, Bruce?
I'm sorry to know if you have genital herpes. No, you don't mean it this way. That's Dr. Fauci on the phone.
Oh, that he's probably the one who gave them to me. Sorry, Keith, but I would like to be able to keep having turns. This is fun. I like playing the game.
He just fucking wants me. Keith's gonna have a very busy turn.
Boy, this is a busy turn. Wait, why are you shooting me? I didn't shoot you. Monster.
It won't save you.
Oh my.
But Bruce is gonna have the busy turn this time.
I'm going to have some black lung.
Well, that was fun. There was a round where I almost got to play a full round. That was fun. Almost.
Let's try chance. Chance on my side does go around.
Are you sure about that?
Well, with that particular go.
Don't let him intimidate you, Bruce. Chances your best friend right now.
No. It's about to become back to who's lucky and who isn't. Now I know what you're saying. Oh, gee.
Shit.
Keith, I get it. You have truffles. Probably very delightful.
He also had a beer.
Okay, okay. Alright.
That looks like a busy ass shotgun.
Well, let's see. Alright, cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Bruce, there's no way he could lose this one.
Watch all the marks. Like, even though it lied to me. All blanks.
Whoops, all blanks.
Yeah. I don't like this breakfast cereal. I don't like the
Oh
bounce
boy,
table.
oh boy.
He's about to have a busy turn.
Yes, I am. But to be honest, that side scares me. That's fair.
It's like sorry, except you're not at all.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought there was one additional blank in there. Whoops. Or one additional shot, not.
There you go. Well, it's very much a winner takes all scenario, and Keith gets to enjoy his travels.
Oh wait, shit! I just wasted that. Yep. No. At that point, it was closer
I don't want to hear you
to.
complaining because you just won.
It was closer to. No, it was closer to 60. 60-40 because I knew what the 7th shell was. Guys, I think this was the first time I was actually the wealthiest.
How's it feel to finally win a game?
Awful, because all my friends are in pain or dead,
All my friends.
but they'll be back.
All my
But they're
friends
still
are
were in pain or dead.
dead. All right. Well, I think that's going to call it. It's 10:21. So.
Yeah, probably as good as time as any.
Yep. We're going to end the stream here. Anyone watching, have yourselves a great night, and y'all